Has family ever hassled you over what to name your baby? So my family went absolutely crazy when I got pregnant, and honestly, nobody was more intense about baby names than my grandfather. This man was like the head of our entire family tree, worked as a construction foreman for decades, built his fortune from nothing, and believed tradition was everything you could possibly need in life. He kept telling everyone that our baby boy needed his name, Harold, because he was convinced that names carried some kind of special power through generations. I really tried to imagine calling my tiny baby Harold, but every time I pictured it, all I could think about was some serious old businessman instead of a sweet little person who would crawl around and giggle at silly faces. My husband wanted something totally modern while I preferred older names that still felt warm and friendly, so we both fell in love with Max because it felt strong but also full of joy and energy. Every single family gathering turned into this weird negotiation where Grandpa would joke about changing his will if we didn't pick Harold, and even though he was smiling when he said it, we all knew he was at least halfway serious about the whole thing. My parents kept suggesting we just name the baby Harold officially but call him something else at home, like Grandpa would never figure out the difference, but starting my son's life with some elaborate trick felt completely wrong. We decided to tell everyone we were waiting until birth to choose the name, which was totally false since we knew from the beginning it would be Max Daniel Rivera, but it kept the peace and stopped the endless discussions about family honor and tradition. Then Grandpa got sick really suddenly and passed away just 2 weeks before my due date, and right before he went, he made me promise to name the baby Harold while squeezing my hand in that hospital bed. I told him I would make sure our son remembered him, which was true even though I didn't explain exactly how that would happen. After the funeral, his lawyer called us in and read this will that left a huge trust fund specifically for his great-grandson who would carry on the Harold name, and everyone started congratulating us about little Harold's bright future while I just smiled and stayed quiet. When Max was born, we waited a day before posting his real name on social media, and the phone calls started immediately with everyone asking what happened to our promise and how disappointed Grandpa would be. We kept that trust fund and kept our son's chosen name, and on his first birthday, we put up a framed photo of Grandpa in his work boots and hard hat with a message about carrying on his strength instead of just his letters.